Hey, Storage Prospector here. Since this virus is going on, I got to give you something a little bit different. I've been seeing other people do it, so I'm getting ready to poll everything that I sold for this weekend. So this is the first weekend of April, and just my daily. I've got my wife is home. She got on a furlough for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So she was fighting with unemployment this morning. But just in case you're new, Storage Prospector. I've been in the resale game, the thrift game, the hustle game for a little over 3 years now. My main source of income is eBay. I do sell stuff on Mercari and Amazon. But eBay is the main one. I have one account that has like 2,400 items on it. It's got 1,400 active, and then it has quantity of 2,400 on different items. And then I had just opened up a page that's all about the thrifting, or is all about vintage stuff. It's called Vintage Clothes and Whatnots. What I'm going to do is we're going to go through what sold on eBay for this first weekend, and a lot of it's from last night. Yesterday I sat down and I had 348 listings that I could make offers on. So I sat down and I started making offers on all kinds of stuff, dropping my prices, see if I could induce some more sales. And out of that I ended up getting about 6 additional sales. So not big money. $291 is what we did for 11 items. And we're going to go through it, and we'll tell you where it came from, and what kind of money I had into it, and see the of me going through my room. Alright, and getting everything pulled. Ain't too much on the packing end of it, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm going to put you on the headrest monitor right here. And then we're going to go. Okay, so here's my screen. Let's go down here to the bottom. What do we got? We got a dollhouse. We have a B4, a D6, and an I2. B4, and we are looking for 4,072. B4. We got some listing to do today too. B4. So this dollhouse stuff I bought as a big lot. All these boxes came brand new. They even sold the dollhouse. There it is right there. So I ended up having this thing full. I had a bunch of these. I think I had about 100 of these things, brand new. I paid $60 for all the dollhouse stuff, and I am up to, I think I'm around $700-800 made so far. D6 is up here. Yeah, some of these are kind of heavy. Sitting right on top. Alright, these came out of a storage unit. Can't tell you which storage unit they came out of, but they did come out of a storage unit. So I didn't have very much into them. Because usually when I buy a storage unit, I can go to flea market and usually make back my money. I2. Okay, I know exactly where this one came from. I2. I3. I2. 2. Some shaping clay. This one here came out of the video that was the Bob Ross artsy fartsy unit. It was, I think it was an art teacher's unit. I don't know if it was for college or for kids, but I got so much crafty stuff from her unit, and all of it was so brand new. Okay. Alright, so H3. Wow. Tony flip. Okay, so A5, CS5. CS5 is a little bit difficult to get to because it's all the way on the bottom. This is when you run out of room, you start making room in your closet. But this is my shipping area. CS5. So this one, I have these 2 mailing totes in here, and both these are full of cards. This here came from my buddy. That's it. See, it's a signed jersey card. My buddy Randall, you've seen him on some of my videos if you watch some in the back. I used to own a car stereo store for like 4 years, and he knew that, and he wanted me to install a radio in his work van he had just bought. So I didn't want to do it because he lived like an hour away, and he wanted it turnkey. So he wanted me to buy everything. He wanted me to do the install, and he was going to pay, and I didn't really want that. So anyways, he filled up my entire 350 van full of a sports card collection. Now, the ironic thing is, all these cards here have been priced, but haven't been listed yet. There's probably about $800 worth of cards up there, but they're small cards. It's like the most is $15, $20 card. That one right there sold for $12.95 plus shipping. So I'll make a little bit on shipping. A5 is a Puma zip-up sports jacket. A5. Okay. A5. Oh, that one's a little heavy. Okay, this one came from a Goodwill pickup. Now, when I'm in my town, you know, a lot of resellers shop at thrift stores. When I'm in my own town, I don't shop in thrift stores. But when I go out of town, go on a vacation, go on a trip, I hit the Goodwills up. And because it's a tax write-off pretty much. But Puma zip-up jacket. I sold that cheap. 20 bucks plus shipping. Probably put that in a flat rate. Alright, so now we're at H3, which is a Tony flip. Tony was a reseller. He actually passed. It's been about 8 months ago. Had a heart attack. And he records. Marvin Gaye. This one I really didn't make that much money on, but if it came from Tony, I probably got 100 records, and then I pulled what I could from it to sell it. See, I had it originally at $9.95 with free shipping, so that was 2 or 3 thing, and I think it was on sale because my entire store is on sale right now for $8.46. So really $5 between box. Well, yes, $2.80 to ship it. So it's all said and done, maybe $1 or $2. I hate sales like that, but sometimes it's those sales that get things going. I-4. This one here had sent out an offer. Pull this one back out. Alright. It's these set of Crocs. This came from the shoe unit. This was a recent pick. This was the unit that I spent a lot of money on. I said, eventually I'll make the money back. I was hoping to do some wholesaling on the ones that I have a mass amount of, and with this everything that's going on, small businesses aren't going to be out there to be able to buy stuff wholesale, which kind of sucks. And so those, we got $24.95 plus shipping on them. So this one came from my vacation. H1, getting Richard Petty NASCAR in the package. So H1, what was this one? Richard Petty, not that one. I think it's this one. Let's make sure it's this one. So I bought these on vacation. It ended up being 82 cents a piece I paid for them when it was all said and done. Classic Plymouth, yes. So it was 82 cents, and I charged shipping, and this is not going to cost that much to ship. So it looks like I charged about $4.50 to ship it. You know, probably after fees make $4 on this little thing. So next in line, 6. I remember where this came from. This is I-6. This right here was a garage sale buy. I actually had bought it to I-6. I don't know why it would be in that one. This is perfume. I don't know why that would be in this. It was in there. Well, I don't know why I did that. So yesterday I went and picked up a new shelf for my storage unit. It's the heavy duty metal shelves. Got it for 40 bucks. So here, this is game rank. I paid a quarter for this, brand new in the box, at a garage sale. So and it sold for $12.71, no shipping. Okay, so let's pull this before we pull anything else. Okay, B5. It is an orange Nicole Miller maxi skirt, maxi dress. B5. He's sitting right on top. Okay, so this came from Betty's Locker. If you watched my ones in the past, Betty's Locker came from 2 Octobers ago. This is my list. that I have to split this with Brandon. And splitting when it's under 20 bucks sucks because neither one of us barely make anything. But it's better than splitting it and selling it at the flea market, because we'd get like $1 for it. Alright, so this one sold, and I put this one on offer too. Beetles. So, let's see if we can pick it out of here. Yep. Beetles. I originally had this at 50 bucks. And I sold it for $16.95. Look how great a shape that's in. Okay, so we take what we can and put them in bubble wraps. And then we'll sit down to this. But I gotta check the other page because I had somebody on bubble wrap. And go here and grab a piece of loose cardboard somewhere. That's not loose cardboard. Okay. Need more boxes. So oh, there it is, loose cardboard. Loose cardboard, so I can make a holder for the baseball card. Yeah, okay, so So, I don't think I said, but anyways, so the cards, I got an entire van full. From all the way to the back door, all the way up the seat, about half the level of the van was a baseball card collection. Full to the brim. And what it cost me was about $200 because I had about $105 into the items, and then I had gas, which was basically 2.5 hours worth of driving. So I had about $200 into it, and I have probably made $160 off this stuff, and this was 4 months ago. So right now, as it stands, I still owe money on the cards. I still owe money on the shoes. The shoes are probably going to take forever because I was really counting on being able to wholesale that stuff out to small businesses this summer because they're all summer shoes. And so this is a paper bubble wrap, but with the cardboard, I found this off of some other YouTube page on how to wrap baseball cards. So there's that. We'll use this here for this. That's heavy. Okay. We're going to stick the Crocs in a poly because they're not going to get hurt. Okay, the Nicole Miller can go into a poly. Yep. think I had this as a return once. Somebody didn't like it, and all honesty, hold on a second. I need to take off my price tag on it. So the reason I had a price tag on it was because when I first got this clothes, I did a couple mobile boutiques where I scheduled big parties for clothes, and I had people in my friends list, whatnot, gather their co-workers together and come buy clothes and shoes from me. And I did that a couple times. Okay, this I'm gonna have to stuff in here because I don't think, maybe not. So I was watching Craigslist Hunter this weekend, and he was talking about how people aren't buying clothes. Well, there you go. I just sold a pair of shoes and a jacket and a dress. So people are buying clothes. You just gotta pretty much give it away. So like I said, I think this was a flea market or a Goodwill or thrift store buy, which means I would have paid about $4 for it. Sold it for $20. Need a box for that. And then we got the records, and for my records I always put one thing of 3 around it and one thing of 2 around it, so it's completely covered. Gotta order some more of this. And 2 of these. So if you haven't seen, I've got boxes, and then I've got boxes. Honestly, I use those and those the most, but got boxes all through there. Oh, okay. Alright, and these are boxes that I get from either Christmas or whatever. You know, you can always use boxes. Grab the 2 here and set that down there. And this will go here. And we need a small box for that, but it's going to be an 8-inch box. Okay. 8-inch box. Okay. So, I won't bore you through all this right here, but I hope that would help. I mean, it never hurts to offer stuff out to people. I mean, like I said, the only thing I have money that I actually owe is I owe on the shoes, which is probably going to take a lifetime to make that money back, unless I can wholesale the stuff out. I mean, all it would take is for me to wholesale about 600 of them out at the price that I want to wholesale them out to break even, and then I would probably still have $2,000 or $3,000 worth of merchandise left. So I don't know. And then the baseball cards, which I'm not really too concerned about. I haven't even tried. I was going to try a local marketplace, you know, $50 lots and $100 lots, and I hadn't done it yet. So I'm going to pack this stuff up, and then I'm going to list. I got a list on 2 pages now, so I try to get in at least 10 listings a day on each page. But at some point in time, my wife wants us to go grocery shopping, and I've got to arrange that shelf. I'm going to order 1 new shelf, and then that'll be able to make 3 shelves for a storage unit. And hopefully, if I can get enough shelves in that storage unit, I can get that a lot more organized. Because right now, you open up the door, and it's just boxes piled to the ceiling. And if I put them on shelves, I think I can make it a lot more organized. At least the last unit I did, I made it a lot more organized with shelves. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I've got 2 or 3 different things to load up now. I hope you guys stay